Hi peeps. I'm going to read to you the story of Cheeri and how she kicks up her training. Parents, I hope you're seeing how these books really can tell you different character traits of different people you might know in your life. Like, I relate most to Cheeri. I relate most to Ara, not Cheeri, because I'm really actually pretty shy. And that's okay. And then we have Beo, who is very, very funny and outgoing. And in that story, he was cowed by some bullies. And what happened with him at that point, right? And this is about Cheeri. So here we have Beo. He's very excited. He gets to go to his tiger class, and he had a big weekend. He just competed in his first tournament and won a competitor medal. It was bright and shiny, and he proudly wore it around his neck. He couldn't wait to show his friends. When Beo arrived at class, Cheeri was there. She was already on the form, practicing her form. She was always practicing her form. She looked very serious. Hi, Cheeri, Beo said. I saw you at the tournament this weekend. How'd you do? I won a competitor medal. Check it out. Cheeri didn't stop practicing to look, but said coldly, I won first place. Wow, Beo said. That medal must be awesome. Can I see it? Cheeri replied, I didn't bring it. Whew, she is very serious. Beo thought she looked sad. Did you lose it already? I lose stuff all the time, he said. No, I didn't lose it. I'm just not happy with it, Cheeri replied. Why not? Beo asked. Because my score should have been better, she snarled. How can your scores be better than first place? Beo said, confused. You just don't get it because you don't take anything seriously, Cheeri said harshly as she turned away to continue her practice. Look how mad she is. Beo was upset for her. She had won first place, but didn't seem all that excited. It wasn't any fun to win and still not be happy about it, he thought, as he put his gear bag in his cubby and got ready for class. He's so sad. The next class, Beo arrived early. Again, it was report card day. His grades hadn't been very good lately. Cheeri was there too. She was on the floor practicing as usual. She looked angry again. I guess you didn't get good grades either, Beo said. I received all A's, she said, not even looking at him. And you're still not happy with that? Why? Because they're not A pluses? I'd be jumping up and down. You just don't get hard work, do you? Cheeri grumped. Master Jiangsu had heard enough. Cheeri, Beo, come here, he said. Yes, sir, they yelled and ran over. Master Jiangsu spoke very firmly. I would like you two to work together today. Cheeri, you are to help Beo study his schoolwork. Beo, you are to help Cheeri practice her form. Both Cheeri and Beo were confused. He doesn't take his work seriously, Cheeri said. And she is always practicing her form. She knows it better than I do. What can I show her? Beo added. I am confident you will both find your strengths to help each other, Master Jiangsu said. Now go. I love Master Jiangsu. Beo and Cheeri sat in the homework room. Cheeri had a pile of books in front of her. Beo had only one book covering his face. She looked very serious as she started her spelling work. Beo popped his head out of his book with two pencils hanging down from them like fangs. He's a silly Billy. Look, I'm a vampire. Cheeri didn't laugh. If you don't take things seriously, you'll never learn, she frowned. After a boring hour of homework, they decided to take a break from studying. to practice Cheeri's form. She did it one time, and it looked good and strong, but Bayo noticed something. I really like your power, but you could smile a bit, he said. What? Cheeri said. Taekwondo isn't about smiling, it's about kicking, Bayo replied. But if you don't have any fun while you're kicking, why do it? I have an idea. Why don't we play a game? Bayo ran and grabbed a ball. I'll throw this to you, and you see if you can round kick it, he said excitedly. That just sounds silly, Cheeri said. That's exactly the point, Bayo replied. She thought about it for a moment and then said, fine, but every time you throw the ball, you have to spell one of your words correctly. Deal, Bayo said. S-N-O-R-K-E-L, snorkel. He then threw the ball and Cheeri blasted it with a round kick, sending the ball right back to him. I bet I can get the next one over your head, she said with a small smile on her face. Oh yeah, R-E-S-P-E-C-T, respect, Bayo exclaimed, and he threw the ball again. This time it went sailing over his head. They both laughed and played their new game all the way through Bayo's spelling list. The next class, Bayo was super excited again. He couldn't wait to show Master Jiangsu his spelling test. He ran into the school yelling, I got 100! Of course, Cheeri was there practicing as usual, but this time she looked a little different. She was smiling. Look at her yellow teeth. I hope you guys don't have yellow teeth. Good job on the 100, and check this out, she said as she did a round kick. My kick is higher. I guess that game worked for both of us. Master Jiangsu overheard and called them over again. And why do you think you both succeeded? He asked. Bayo said, well, sir, I guess for me, Cheeri showed me that maybe if I wanted something bad enough, I would have to focus on it. Cheeri added, and Bayo showed me that even when I work hard, I should still remember to have some fun. And what did you guys learn together? Master Jiangsu asked. They both said in unison, to make good friends. There is still some time left before class, Master Jiangsu said. I would like to work on my round kicks too, Bayo. Do you have any more spelling words? Yes, sir, he said as he went running for the ball. The end. So, the name Ara means of the sea. The name Bayo means flying tiger. The name Cheeri means to defend. Rayon means lion. Suri means eagle. Chowa means light of the world. Mir means dragon. Narsha means flying high. Baran means righteous. And Jiangsu means long life, wisdom. The end. See you guys later for another story.